From the waterfront to the warehouse, a skilled workforce is vital to operations at the San Pedro Bay Ports Complex. Recently, the state of California reaffirmed a pledge of $110 million to fund the nation's first goods movement training campus to provide new job opportunities for supply chain workers.
With efforts like investing in training, our 10-year project labor agreement at the Port of Long Beach, this all prepares to make sure that we can maximize the impact and the benefit of our Port of Long Beach to have the greatest economic benefit for our local families. And that's what this is all about.
It's going to be very exciting about training the workforce for the equipment of the future, that is the technology and of course the zero emission equipment that's going to come into this complex, and where labor is going to be very important to make sure that they're operating that equipment.
The Port of Long Beach is partnering with the Port of Los Angeles, the California Workforce Development Board, the ILWU, and the Pacific Maritime Association to build this new 20-acre training campus, which will be located inside the San Pedro Bay Ports Complex. Both ports will equally split the balance of costs, while working to secure additional funding for the campus.
Together, we're going to make this happen, and together, we're going to make sure that our California ports remain competitive and are successful every step of the way with our brothers and sisters in labor.
The amount of support here from my colleagues and elected officials demonstrates that the San Pedro Bay ports, they don't just have champions in their own representatives, but that it transcends district boundaries and is truly a jewel for the entire state of California.
Typically, dock workers, truck drivers, and warehouse employees are trained on the job. The new campus, scheduled to open in 2029, will provide a structured environment for workers to learn how to operate the clean technologies that will help transition the ports to zero emissions operations.
When we have this facility, we would be able to train here and it wouldn't disrupt the movement of cargo, which is so valuable these days to our nation.
It will benefit the workers of the ports, the communities around the ports, the companies that operate here. It will benefit the state of California and the nation's entire supply chain.
To learn more about the Goods Movement Training Campus and to see how the Port of Long Beach is supporting the workforce in our city, visit polb.com.